Oh, in the previous video, I was talking about my computer giving up on me, and funnily enough, when I came back from Croatia, the video camera started to work again. So basically, actually, it happened while I was in Croatia, and as I wrote in the text commenter, or in the text description to the previous video, the video camera is back, but I don't know for how long. And in general, the whole computer is a little bit unstable. So I need a new computer, and I decided to buy a new one. And I bought a computer. I'm going to check so I don't tell you the wrong name. I bought Lenovo IdeaPad Duet 2-in-1 tablet. And so basically, I am really in love with this computer. However, and this is quite a strong however, how I have to say, I love the form factor. I love the fact that it's a touch screen. I love the fact that I can detach keyboard at any time. And Lenovo, this is a video for you, I guess. There are several things which don't work properly with Linux versions. So basically, I tried Mint Linux, and I tried Cache OS, which is based on Arch Linux or Arch. Depends again how you pronounce it. And both versions had their issues. So starting with the installation would start in the portrait mode, not in the horizontal mode, which is somewhat unfortunate, and it is loud. The fan is loud. The keyboard is zooming when there's something happening, and as I said, I love the form factor. I love the fact that it is detachable and it has a pen. However, it doesn't work as it should. The keyboard, when you detach the computing part of it, the tablet, and start a tablet without a keyboard attached, there is no virtual keyboard coming in both of the versions, neither in Mint nor in Cache OS per default. So basically, I know it's not your so it's not your playground. I know you're not developing that. However, I was a hardware engineer at Intel more than 20 years ago, and at the time I was already a Linux enthusiast and specialist, and I always was pushing for Linux integrations, and I love Lenovo as a brand. However, if the products which you're offering not fulfilling my needs, I forced to search around and eventually potentially go to a competition. However, if it would work as it should, I would just stick with you because, as I said, I don't have anything against the brand. I like Lenovo computers. However, if you would stronger cooperate with the Linux community, with the Linux companies, it would enrich all the parties from my point of view. So as I said, yeah, unfortunately, I had to send the computer back because, as I said, it is loud, the keyboard is zooming or zooms at time, and I am forced to search further because I still haven't found what I need. And if I find something similar to what you have in the price segment which satisfy my needs, so basically I was willing to give up to 1000 euros, which is the case for this particular one, which is expensive from my point of view. However, look, okay, you dictate the prices, or demand dictate the prices. However, even for this amount of money, it doesn't do the proper job from my point of view. Yeah. Okay. To be continued. Bye bye.